Sweet. Welcome back to the simulation. This time we are on a freezing planet. And we're going a little bit further west. Yeah, west. The other west. Hey, what was that? Strange. Like, I opened the map, and then, like, 1 second afterwards, there was a sign. It was definitely a little bit too late. Anyway. What are those two quests? Like, collect plant samples? Yes. And this one is to scan minerals. Huh. Okay, so let's do those two first, and then we're going further, as I said, west, like through the mining zone, and yeah, establish an outpost on the planet, get more quests active. That should do the trick just fine. So, and I still did not read through any codex entries, except at the beginning, which is kind of iffy because I want to do this. Because maybe there will be something interesting there. Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be? Yeah. It's supposed to be right up there. Oy. Alright. So yeah, plant samples. I'm gonna get up. Whoosh. Huh. Wait a minute. So yeah, this is definitely on top of the mountain. And no, yeah, okay, wait a minute. This is on top of the mountain, and this is below the mountain. So let's get the thing below the mountain first. Like, you do not know that, only if you, yeah, get really close to the map. Like, if you zoom in really far. But didn't I already scan that thing? Like, I thought, like, look at this. Didn't I do that? Oh, despite his appearance, this plant has extremely nutritious seeds tucked into whatever. For some reason, I just don't know why. Like, sometimes you can scan things, and sometimes you cannot, but this single plant there, why is it not able to be scanned? Yeah, I did scan it though, but game still I have to pick it up. Okay. Makes complete sense. Like, it's collect plant samples, not scan plant samples. Wording is important. So, damn it, no, we don't want to do the fast traveling. We want to go to that thingamajig. Let's get out of there.
Temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
No shit. And again, I still did not manage to get the mod in the game. I'm so prepared. Come on. Let's hope the way up there is like, ooh, it might look really cool. Oh, it does look really cool. Amazing. So then, where's the thing I wanted to scan, right? There. Just a few more meters. And it is to my right. Oh, a bit further down.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
So, let's document it then. What is this? The VI is performing satisfactorily, transmitting data to Chief Lucan. Like, nothing about the mineral, what its specialty is, like, nothing. What its color might be, absolutely nothing. So, yeah, search for memory triggers, that's the first one. Then we do the outpost. Perfect. So, let's go further west. And save, of course. Even if saving in the vehicle is actually not the best thing to do. Wait, why does it suddenly say activate monoliths? Restoring the world. Wait. What the? Okay, now it says... Really strange. It does say different things depending on the time of day, it seems. Oh, and also I have to switch the drive mode. Wee, 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 wee. Oh, 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 yes.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can
Oh, yeah,
extract minerals
definitely.
via your mining
I need
interface.
that beryllium. So, did I at least get some ease? No, I did not. I did not.
Cat, on the bridge.
On the
There's Cat,
bridge.
there's trouble. We have to deal with this.
Okay. Or we just leave them be. Like, just because they're a cat doesn't mean we have to exterminate them.
Here they come!
Of course, but... Oh. Oh, damn it. Let's get some more grip. Okay, it might be up there. Up the hill. Ah, more beryllium. Yes, 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 yes. Give me more of that. Probably to the left. Ah. How much more? And a little bit back. We got it. Probably not the right amount. New. So then, how far do I have to go there? Okay. Copper, tire, need. Ezo also gets higher, and copper gets copper. Copper. We need more copper. Ooh, there we go. Alright. So just a few more. They might be right in there. Or not. Damn it. Shit. Stuck. Whee! No. Where could I place the next miner? Maybe not closer to the bridge. Maybe further away. Yeah, this one points me still towards that spot. It's supposed to be behind me. There we go. Even more copper. It's probably in the stone pile here.
That's
Yep.
a signal beacon. Used by Angaran civilians. It's a distress call.
Got it.
We just
We should see if we can lend a hand.
Alright. Too bad the copper just won't go higher. Or higher. Or higher. Nope. Like, what would be cool is some kind of a holographic map projected onto the surface here. That would be cool. Alright, so it's fair. That means there's still a little bit left. My guess is that if we get further this way, the mineral field... Well, I would be... Yes, I said mineral field. Alright, so let's go
This
back
area can be mined for resources.
and try the
Extract
other side of the
minerals
mountain
via your
range.
mining interface.
Aha, more ESO. Perfect. Only issue is, like, do I have to get to... Nope, I have to go to the left. Seems. This way? No, also not. That's really strange. Okay, so going to the left does not work. Going forward gets me few results. Okay, it's beryllium, definitely beryllium. Probably up here. No, it's not up here. Where is it then? Okay, nope. It's also going lower, so it might be here. And that was a little bit too far. Got it. Alright.
Minerals have been depleted.
Yeah, what about that smoke? Where am I? Where's the smoke? Smoke's up here. So let's
In
just
this location.
go for the smoke. Like it is... Wait a minute. There's smoke down this way, in front of me, strangely enough. That is really... Wait. Okay, so first of all, let's just investigate the smoke. I thought that this would be the marker. Oh, but it's not.
Cat, I recognize their fire.
Recognize. Ooh. Oh boy.
Your job! Join the fight, brother!
Brother! Bada boo! Okay, who else wants some? This is another one of them. Yeah. Yeah, bollocks. Like, who am I fighting against? And this guy uses some strange shielding. Wait a minute. There's the other chosen. I can park the vehicle right next to them, and they switch places all of a sudden. That's strange. Yeah. Got another one. Come on. Any items? Nope. That's not the point. Damn it. Why is there a body down there? Very strange. And also, nah, let's just ignore that. Enemies do respawn, so it doesn't really matter if I pick up all the items, just if they're banners. Like it. Strangely,
Environmental temperatures are within
for
acceptable
me at least, it
limits.
does matter if I pick up items or not. Because it's just like this strange feel of having to complete this in a way,
Life
right?
support is stable.
Anyway, let's save and talk to Brenners. No, Banners, not Brenners.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Of course, now I'm
Thank you
freezing.
for the assistance. Any enemy of the Ket is an ally of ours.
You're welcome.
What is this? We thought there were civilians who needed assistance.
Not this time. This was the Resistance giving the Ket what they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
There's a group that's been attacking shuttles, killing and scavenging from innocents. I knew the beacon would attract them. They'd come here to find unarmed, easy victims.
All right. Interesting. Yeah, there'll be consequences, definitely.
What happens when a real beacon goes up and the Ket slaughter everyone, thinking they're resistance?
They were already doing that.
These actions have put more in danger.
Enough talk. We have more Ket incoming.
Oh, wait, even more? Okay. And they're like, at least they land. So, let's see, how many are this? Yeah, let's just get the aura active here. Ooh, and right inside the action. Damn it. And also I have to get the another weapon here. Shotgun, much better. Very nice. Oh, shit. Oh, that's actually not good. I have to get my shielding up. Oh no. And any more. Ooh, yes. Give me those level ups. Ah. Come on, really? Really have to remind myself not to use the throw ability on there are my items. To not use the throw ability on enemies with a shield or with armor on. It's just some kind of a finisher, actually. Oh, and even more experience. Amazing. So, can I talk to them again, or did one of them die? Nope.
Life support at 100%.
Yeah, no shit.
That's probably the last of them.
I hope so.
Yes, what we did was underhanded, but the Ket have done the same. We're just
Oh,
returning
really?
the favor.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the help, but it's best you were on your way.
But that does not really make you the better people, you know? That's a strange way of thinking about it, because it's combat, right? Like, everybody is kind of at fault. Both sides are. And if you always say, yeah, but the others do this as well, then, who's actually the solution and who's the problem, right? It's just strange. But in war, everybody loses. Which, if you think about it, what else is supposed to be war, right? Like, you don't need to have war, like active war,
There's trouble.
for there to be warlike situations, right? Yeah, what is war? Two sides fighting for survival. Not really for survival, because that's just the fight for survival, but war is something like that. War is like, actually, it's a, one might say a test of courage, but no, it's a test of belief, and the one who believes the strongest wins. That is war.
They were carrying explosives, and this looks like some kind of Ket detonator? What were they doing?
I
Okay.
don't like the sound of that.
Uh-oh.
I want to search the area.
Alright, so let's search it for a bomb. So that it does not go boom. If I would make this thing go boom, I would break it where it hurts. Where would that be? Somewhere in the middle? Actually no, somewhere where the most stress is focused. Which I don't know where to look for, but let's see. There's a little bit of stress pulling this down, making this rotate. Therefore, this thing here is getting squeezed a lot. You can break it if you. Oh no, this is just my vehicle. Wait a minute. I think it's over there. No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, let's search the. Thing is, he said let's search the area. It might be search the area in a large diameter. Damn it. Okay, there's also nothing up here. Let's get to the other side. Like this is just there for decoration, or actually, yeah, this is just there for decoration. Because the same way as the bridge kind of pulls the whole thing down, right? This thing does the same. Oh, I think that's it. That's the one. Let's disable the thing. Let's hope I don't have to do any quizzes on it. Okay, that's one down. Wait a minute. Like, this was one of those explosives. This was the test explosive. And then there's the next one. Damn it. Can't scan it. Right. Yes, I can scan it.
Those Ket definitely planned to destroy the bridge.
They were probably waiting to hit resistance.
That's taken care of.
Sweet. Alright, but now what? I got that. Find the one. Yeah, I did find the one. Oh, wait. There are even more of them. Okay. So where might be the last ones? They're supposed to be here. Maybe they, like, are they just lying on the ground, or are they attached to the structure somewhat? I hope they are not attached to it, because that makes it difficult to look for. Huh. Ah, there's one. Hey, and there's even some other interesting element, like platinum mineral nodes. There's another one of them. Let's get platinum. They should have connected it. Ah, and I can see the other one. It's right there, this thingy. Oh, I think the jumper here is actually bluer than before. Interesting. Very... Wait. Where did it go? Didn't I just... Ah, there it is. Come on, disable the thing. Okay, bridge safe.
Rider. That will make travel through this area much safer.
Yeah, traveling through this area, but look at it. You're right in the mountains. Like anywhere you go, like this, it doesn't really matter if there's a bridge or not, because there's not even some kind of an intact road system or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Like there are some bridges, sure, but that is just it. Some bridges. What is this? Oh, I think this is just a fighting area, maybe for remnants and the like. Oh, anything to scan here? Oh, wait. This one pops up. The dischargeable thingamajig. Nope. Just here for decorational purposes. Very nice. Yeah. So. Alright, now what is. Wait.
Pathfinder, I detect a Ket camp ahead.
No shit. But in the same way, just me getting close to the cat might just be some form of saying I want to attack you, right? Because I do not respect do not respect their kind of freedoms, right? Yeah, freedom in this case, like an area, right? That they want to have, but privacy in a way, right? Come on, really? Oh no. That was definitely not in. Oh shit. Whew. And of course the biotic user got killed. So, a lot of enemies, but the aura didn't do shit. Oh, there's another one. Alright, that should be it. Nice. Almost got killed. Ooh, definitely. Have to do this way better. The enemies, they weren't even that special. Ah, no Zolkin, sweetie. Oh, and another. Beam, 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 beam. Your inventory just gets flooded with stuff. At least there's, okay, except for the 100 items item limit, there's
The temperature is
not that much of a limit to that forces you to do anything special. But it's kind of like 100 items is already a lot, right? It feels kind of picked out of thin air, right? Kind of at random to the right. Okay. On the other hand, it's probably there to save memory on consoles also. But 100, like, is this a lot of memory that would be used or not? Like on old consoles, probably. For the newer ones, because the key is always how do you spend your resources on the game. Like, you have memory, you have CPU cycles, right? Or like calculation power, and then you have graphics power, which in a way is the same. Like, you calculate and the picture comes out, and the better you can calculate, the better the picture will be, right? Scan successful. Establishing a settlement on Voeld requires a minimum viability of 40%. Now I do have 23.
This location could support an outpost, but the planet is not yet viable.
Nice. So I do have to get more viability.
Another
Very
identity
neat.
trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Alright, like, is there at least a quick travel? No, there's not. I can't even quick travel to the camp down there. Maybe. Well, maybe if I get close to it, I can unlock the quick travel. Let's see. Yeah, I can't interact with that. And I also can't quick travel to this. Damn it. That means I have to get more viability. That's great. What about this one? Yeah, track the poachers. Definitely the next one. Gone dark. Still no idea how to do. Wait, that multiple poachers. Interesting. Okay, so let's go this way. But go there from here. Okay. So let's just hope there are not that many. Or like, yeah, I could do a first run for the quest and then a second one afterwards. Ooh. And the cat are flying. Which way was it? East.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
No shit. It's the one that's easier to get to. Might be this one. Ah, Jesus. Wait, yeah, east is this way. And are there cat here?
My sensors
Oh, there
are
are.
detecting cat technology, Pathfinder.
Not just cat technology. Like, this is the old. Is it? I don't quite know. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Oh yeah, it's kind of like a. It. I think. No, it does not snap to it. Where is it? Oh, nice combo. Oh, and let's get this in. Let's make him smarter every day.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Yeah, that's it.
Good work.
That's it. Wait, what is that green stuff?
Environmental
Ah,
temperatures are within acceptable limits.
it's a result of
Life support is
the
back online.
light, the heating element. Really cool. Like the fact that there's, yeah, green coming out of it, it's kind of neat. Okay. So that was probably some respawn. Huh. That's the thing, like you go from one camp to the next, but they respawn. Ooh. Yeah, and respawning in this case would be a way to save resources on the game, because you don't have to memorize if you cleared it or not. Not memorize, save if you cleared it or not. Same thing. Like if you memorize it as a person or if you save it as a computer, similar outcomes. So then, and this is of course the.
Hostiles ahead!
Wait, really? It's just the. Oh crap! I can't drive on this one. So the rep. Whoa, that's neat. Okay, so you exit the vehicle a certain distance away from the car. There is no real exiting the vehicle. There's just exit, like getting pushed away from it. What's that? Is that part of the poachers?
The poachers aren't here.
They must have continued following the Yavara.
Wasn't I here before? Like the contents of this container are used in the repairs and maintenance of machinery. Oh no, I get it. Like they try to move the creatures using this container thingy. Interesting. Alright, let's go to that forward station and check for poachers over there. That's supposed to be south from here. Alright, south is the other way.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
No, like... It's nice to have an AI always telling you, yeah, it's cold outside. But come on. There we go, there's another container. I checked them both before. But because it did not start.
Hold on. There's a data pad here.
Ooh, nice. Read the poacher's text. So, we had to pack up and follow the fish. They're actually pretty smart to keep on the move like this. Just use the signal to find us. Van speared a little one. Speared. A little one. I think it was a calf. And the rest of them went berserk. Nearly drowned her. She'll get hypothermia at this rate. So, we sent her back to the med bay. Means we are a hind short. So, get here as quick as you can, Arvis. Ooh, hoo, hoo.
These people, they have no idea what the Yavara mean to us.
Yeah, tell me about the Yavara.
I want to understand. Why are the Yavara so important?
Nearly all our traditions, stories were lost in the Scourge, except for tales of the Yavara on Voeld. How they sang from the oceans and lured the sun out of hiding. How in ancient times they guided Angara ships to safe shores.
That's beautiful.
Interesting. The Yavara are intelligent, amazing creatures, and they are being slaughtered. Interesting. So they kind of remind me of dolphins, because dolphins also swim next to ships. Also kind of a way of guiding, right? Interesting, think about it. And dolphins are also hunted, same as sharks are, for actually almost no reason, because yeah, the ones who actually eat dolphin meat, that's okay, right? But just the ones who, yeah, use it as, how would you call it? Yeah, aphrodisiac, right? That's a kind of strange feeling. But
Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
again, you could
Life support
argue
restored.
everyone tries to make money, right? And certain values always outweigh others, and everybody just,
I think
yeah,
that's cat tech. Stay
decides on
alert.
things. So yeah, that's just the kind of strange thing. Like we always,
That's it. Good work.
ooh, come on, we always see everything through the Western lens. Let's call it that, right? Depicted in our colors. But other people see the world differently, right? And this is just,
From that
ooh.
Andromeda Pathfinder. Scan the body may provide more information.
In this case, it's also difficult for us to see the other standpoint as well, because we are so used to us being right in this way that we cannot accept another right, right? It's just strange. And then, like, yeah, first of all, you have to accept another right, and then you could argue which one of the two might be better to keep, and which other one might be less favored. So, I mean,
I've
there we go.
added the scan to my database. One more and I should be able to reverse the tracking signal.
Yeah, and this Inkara has also been fitted with a tracking signal, and this was the second one. Was it the second or the third already? Anyway, it was one. And there's, of course, more for me to scan. Wait a minute. If there's more for me to scan, what is there for me to scan? Like I'm right here. Oh no, okay. It just blinked for a moment because the object did not disappear that quickly. So, yeah, I have to go north. I have to go this way. I want to get at least the other mining thingamajig. Whee! Anyway, what I'm saying is it's actually really difficult for us to see through other people's eyes. Therefore, it's difficult for us to understand other people as well. In the same way, it works backwards. Like, we also are not easily understood because other people look through their eyes only. It's difficult to see the standpoint of other people from time to time. So, I'm
This area
Bob.
can be mined for resources. You can extract
Oh,
minerals
yes, let's check
via
this
your
one.
mining interface.
And you could also argue what might be the best way of looking at things, right? Would it be to get as many viewpoints as possible? Or would it be to actually keep your own viewpoint as intact as possible? Because if you would compare, right, one view against another, it's actually, yeah, let's say two outcomes may happen. Like, you could either win with your viewpoint, like win, or like the view survives, or it dies, right? Or it kind of gets changed, right? That's the thing. Like, what if not everything in this view is, let's say, wrong, right? Like, you compare one value with another one, and then you're like, okay, like this part is pretty cool, and this part is pretty cool. Let's just keep those two, and don't use, the ones that are annoying, right? Or like bad for the people. Damn it.
Pathfinder,
Which way
this
to
area
go
can be
for more
mined for
mining?
resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Yeah. Okay. It might go even further down there. Yep. So, where is it? Over here? This was not inside the range yet. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Let's get next to this monster. It looks pretty good. Anyway. The thing is, I'm on another planet, right? And what do? I attack the next best wildlife to get experience, right? But why do I do... Wait, what is this? Ah, it's okay. It's just part of the grind texture. Yeah, but why do I do this? Because I value experience, right? Oh, that would be an interesting kind of conflict to have in games, actually. Because everybody wants to level up as fast as possible. But what if there's actually like a negative impact on the world, right? That would be interesting. Because every game always depicts you as the winner. But what if there are some consequences of you leveling, right? That kind of disrupt the whole game thing. Bullshit. In this case, it wouldn't really be a game. It would be like a environment simulation. But still, it would be pretty interesting. And there we go. Like for example, if you hunt monsters, right, they die. That means the population of these monsters also shrink, right, for everyone that's hunted.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Yeah. And then what if? Yeah, like shrinking, like enemy in this case, like monster population has another impact on the world itself. An impact which you may not even know existed, right? That would actually be really, yeah, that would be interesting. To have a game that kind of forces you to not play it, in a way. That would be neat. Well, actually, it would be horrible in terms of probably game design and whatnot, but or like to keep a balance. Ooh, that would be really sweet. Come on. Like for example, yeah, like some kind of symbiosis of monsters with their environment. The question is just how exactly should that be done? Because I have yeah, what about item respawn rate? Yeah, that would be really interesting. Item respawn rate would be kind of connected with yeah, with the correlating monster, right? So you can only have items if you have in this case builders for those items, right? In this case, let's say a goblin has a dagger, right? Or like a goblin drops a dagger. Now, what if in order for this goblin dagger to exist, right, there has to be a goblin dagger maker. Like a smith, goblin smith. But in order to get the goblin smith, there have to be a certain amount of goblins, right, in order to feed or to sustain a smith, right? Because what you have to do in this case, like this is actually specialization arising off of higher productivity. In this case, the higher productivity is connected to food management, right? So the goblins can make more food, they can hunt more food, or grow more food, whatever. Maybe they eat shrooms. And because of that, right, they have an abundance of food, making it possible for certain goblins to not be farmers or hunters anymore, and therefore doing other jobs. smiths, for example. And in order to do that, first of all, you have to have a large population of goblins, right? Because if there's only one goblin, this one goblin has to do all the work himself, right? Herself, whatever, itself. That's actually really interesting. Maybe you don't even need to connect this to a lot of other variables, right? Maybe you just need population and maybe even population density, right? So in order
Approaching
for
at resistance, emergency medical cache pathfinder.
nice.
Got it. Let's check it out.
So yeah, in order for goblins to make more complicated things, right? To specialize in other things, they have to exchange what they have, right? And if the population density is not high enough, therefore there is the higher the density, the more interaction between goblins is possible. But if there's not enough interaction, then you cannot trade, basically, right? So you cannot trade food for, I don't know, daggers or like any farm utilities. So in order for trade to come up out of nothing, you need first of all higher productivity and higher population density for these individuals to come in contact with each other to make trade possible. So it's not just number of people or goblins, you also need higher density of people, towns, right? Settlements, like goblin castles or something like that, right? Goblin dens, let's call them that.
One down,
With like,
2 to go.
that would be a really interesting MMO. Oh, that would be so cool.
Time to fight.
Because the outcome would be if you get rid of too many goblins.
It's a cat ambush!
Ooh. You would also lose additional loot in the future because there will be no goblin daggers, which you again won't be able to sell. Right? Then you have to make those daggers. Damn it. It's really interesting. Yeah, so you lose out on possible loot, right? And if there are not that many goblins nearby, right? Like nearby there at all,
They got us. Serve them right.
then the number of specialized goblins goes down as well, right? So number of specialized goblins in this case means smiths, farmers, or goblin warriors goes down. And goblin warriors usually have swords on them, right? It's not the smith that has the swords, it just makes them. But yeah, first of all, you have to have the farmers, then the craftsmen, and then you would have the what was I? And then you would have the warriors, right? And they would handle all the more advanced items. Or in this case, they get most of the items that are made for some reason, right? Because why is there nothing down here? Anyway, oh yep. So like those goblin soldiers, goblin warriors, they need food to survive, right? So there needs to be a food flow from the farmers to the craftsmen, and also to actually any other goblin that's not a farmer. They're quite simple. Like sometimes even from one farmer to the next, but we don't need to make it unnecessarily complicated, right? Like there's kind of a flow or a field, let's call it that, right? Coming out of the goblin farmers, right? Meaning like everyone who's near them, right, gets additional food. It's actually pretty easy. and therefore making it possible for like others to, in this case, eat. Same goes for the craftsman, right? If like there are other goblins nearby, their like item use goes up, right? Because craftsmen make items, and these items are not used by the craftsmen themselves primarily. They are more used, by any other goblin that exists there. So you can have like individual fields depending on their profession, right? And they interact with each other. And the more density you have, the more chaotic or like interesting, right? Creative the whole thing gets. And if there's a certain number reached, right? That would be
Sam,
sweet.
another memory prompt?
One of your father's memories is now accessible.
Hey,
Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
oh, I just stay on the bloody frozen planet. So, what is that?